Morning, Rabotai. Last week we spoke extensively about the differences between Israelis and non-Israelis with regards to Yom Tov Sheni. We have to speak about what the definition is with regards to being Ben Eretz Yisrael versus Ben Chutz La'aretz. Now, an Israeli who comes to visit Chutz La'aretz for Yom Tov and has in mind to go back shortly thereafter, we spoke about that last week. He has the halacha of a Ben Eretz Yisrael. That's called an Israeli. What about the other way? If a Ben Chutz La'aretz, sometimes it happens that they want to make aliyah, but they want to try it first, trial period, to see if it works. If they integrate, they'll stay. Otherwise, they'll go back to Chutz La'aretz. The halacha over there is that they're still considered Bnei Chutz La'aretz, and they have to keep 2 days of Yom Tov in Eretz Yisrael until they finally decide we're going to stay. Once they make that decision to stay, no matter what, then they become Bnei Eretz Yisrael. Similarly, you have a halacha with regards to shluchim. There are certain people who go on all sorts of missions in Chutz La'aretz, Israelis who go to Chutz La'aretz, either, let's say, Chabadnikim, and they travel to different places in the world, or if it's people that the Sukhnut Yehudit, the Jewish agency, sends to be mechazik other people in other places of the world, even if it's for a short time, let's say a year or two, whatever it is, during that year or two that they are staying in Chutz La'aretz, their halacha is like Bnei Chutz La'aretz. When they're there, they have to keep 2 full days of Yom Tov across the board. Now, another very interesting situation is with regards to single boys and girls coming to learn in Eretz Yisrael. Yeshiva boys, seminary girls, Americans, or anywhere in Chutz La'aretz, and they come to learn in Eretz Yisrael. The halacha is as follows. If they are of marriageable age, they're old enough to get married, and theoretically, if everything would work out, they'd be offered a good shidduch in Eretz Yisrael, and financially they'd be taken care of. And there's another very important point, that the boy or girl is independent enough that if their parents told them, no, we want you to come back to Chutz La'aretz, don't live in Israel, that they'd be independent to say, you know, Abba, Ima, I love you, but halacha dictates that I don't have to listen to you in this situation when I want to live in Eretz Yisrael. If all of those circumstances, all of those criteria are met, that boy or girl, at least according to the Sfaradim, they would keep only 1 day in Eretz Yisrael, like Bnei Eretz Yisrael. That's the halacha over there. One last scenario is that if a person, let's say Ben Chutz La'aretz, owns an apartment in Eretz Yisrael, and it's not enough just to own, a lot of people own real estate in Eretz Yisrael, that's not enough. But every one of the Shalosh Regalim, Pesach, Shavuot, Sukkot, a person spends in that apartment in Eretz Yisrael, the halacha is, Maran Zichron Bracha writes in Chazon Ovadia, quoting Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, that person, with regards to the regalim, can be considered a Ben Eretz Yisrael. But if it's one or the other, if a person visits Eretz Yisrael sometimes, and or he doesn't own an apartment there, he's not there for every holiday with real estate in Eretz Yisrael, he's still considered a Ben Chutz La'aretz who has to keep 2 days of Yom Tov. Have a wonderful day.